Now, I just want to give you a research which happened in Stanford, just to explain, right? And one of the barriers to adopting technology is about we knowing that we know what consumers want. Now, that's the starting point. The moment we assume that we know it, and everything, whatever it hits us, is based on that bias that we adopt a particular product or into our range. For what Stanford did was, this was nothing to do with fashion. They wanted to understand when experts feel that they know something, how true is that they really know it. They conducted this experiment in two forms. They actually selected a group of people and they called them tappers. And they selected another group of people, they called them listeners. The experiment was this. Whenever we know some song, if you actually sing the song to yourself and tap, we all feel that we know it. We are tapping the right way. What they did was they asked the tappers to tap the music. They asked the listeners to listen. After that exercise was over, they went back to the tappers and asked this question. How many of you think you actually tapped well? You tapped the song right. Any guesses what percentage told them that they tapped it well? Sorry? 100%. Actually, it was 50%. I think there was some humility there. And they actually went to the listeners, asked them, how many of what you listened was actually the song that they thought that you were tapping for? Any guesses for that? 10%. It was abysmally low, 2.5%. So this was a demonstration of many a times we think we know it, and particularly and the song that we really love. Right? There's a huge gap between tapping and listening. Imagine the tappers were all the experts, the listeners were consumers. We have a gap in the industry of what we think consumers want and what really they want. So if we have the humility saying that yes, there is a huge understanding difference, then we look for intelligence. I think very, very important and relevant for the industry, considering that 10% of the carbon footprint is coming from products that we make, and many of them is purely because we are meeting our molecules. Right? So if you have open intelligence, there is enough intelligence available right now to take informed decisions. I'm not saying that this is going to completely eliminate wastage. It can definitely reduce wastage. And we have seen 30% carbon footprint reduction by improving the sell-through of products by that factor. Up to 30% improvement in full price sell-through without even putting markdowns. And you take intelligent decisions. So, I just want to leave with that, and I'm sure we can